Hi, I'm Meg with Ignite, and I wanted to just share with you today a heart-opening flow that you can do during this month of Valentine's and love, just to kind of open up your heart center and let go of emotional stress, physical stress. And it's just a quick 5-minute little flow, so enjoy. So we're just going to begin our practice just coming down into an easy pose. You can take this standing up if that feels better to you, but just crossing it at the ankles or calves. Let your shoulders relax and just bring the palms together and interlace the fingers. And just begin by finding that breath, full breath all the way down into your belly. As you exhale, press your palms away and draw the heart back into the spine and fold your forehead in. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, draw the elbows back, opening the chest and throat. Inhale the palms together. Exhale, draw it in. Full breath into the back of the heart, opening those shoulder blades up. Exhale, draw the elbows back, opening the chest and throat. And you can take this 3 times, 5 times, however many times it feels good to you, just to kind of wake up the body and find that breath. And from here, we'll just come forward onto your hands and knees. And we'll start with a broader stance with the knees. So the knees are going to come a little bit wider than the hips, giving them room to move, palms coming right beneath your shoulders. And I know some of us are dealing with wrists all the time. Take your hands just slightly in front of the shoulder, bringing some of that weight out of the wrist. And from here, press down through the tops of the feet. Lift up into that back body. With your inhale, I'm gonna have to turn away from you. We're gonna inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach that arm through. Inhale it up. Exhale, reach it through, and you can take this 2 times, 4 times, 5 times, whatever feels best to you. You can even rest down into that shoulder, rest in the side of the face to the ground if that feels good, and then just bring it back into your center and bring it through the other side. Again, inhale, opening it up. Exhale, reach it through. Inhale, listening to your body. What feels best to you? Staying with the breath. Good. And from here, whenever you've taken and found the stretch you need, find the palms and walk your knees in. Good. And I'm going to start with my left side just so I can face you. But we're going to let that right foot from here float out to the side, almost as a kickstand, and reach that left foot back, or you can lift the foot. And from here, inhale that left arm up, looping the shoulders. If the foot is grounded, start playing with lifting it. And then we're going to bind the pose here, bending the knee, bring the hand down to the ankle, and press that foot into the hand, opening up the chest. If you're like me and have a lot of neck tension, you can look down or rest your ear to the shoulder and actually find a nice stretch. And whenever you've had enough, you can just reach it up. And exhale, bring the palm down, connect to that low belly, and bring it in. And then just taking it to the other side, same thing. Right, toes extending back or lifting the leg, kickstanding that left foot out, opening up the chest. And again, just binding that pose, pressing through the hand, reaching it out when you're ready, and bringing it back around. From here, let those toes tuck under, open up the chest. And exhale, sink back into the heels. Really letting that head go. All this tension that we hold in the neck and the shoulders, it's not worth it to bring that tension into your yoga. So just spread the fingers out, loop those shoulder blades onto the back, and lift the knees, but forget about those hamstrings. Soften the heart. Back towards the thighs. You can sway your hips here. You can maybe walk the heels slightly out at a time. Just kind of finding what feels best to you. Breathing into it, maybe 3 to 5 breaths. And from here, then reach down to that left heel and extend the right leg back. Exhale, bring it through, find a lunge, and rotate that back foot to the ground. Finding the outer edge of that back foot, staying deep in that front knee. Inhale, the arms open. Set yourself up here, making sure there's no tension through the hips. A lot of time if there's tension in the hips, guess where we carry it? So from here, bring the hands down behind the back Inhale, open the chest. And as you fold, find that fold at the hip. Keep the chest open. And then just release the chin in. So the torso is coming right into the inside of the thigh, not forward where those sit bones are going to extend directly back, but really allowing the hip to open at the same time. Pressing out through the back of the hand. Let the head go. And again, you're the judge. So 3 breaths, 5 breaths. If you're really strong today, 10 breaths. And then to come out of it, let the hands go. Find that lunge and walking yourself back out of it. Down dog, soft knees. Heart resting towards the thigh. Reach through the right heel. Lengthen that left leg back. And bring it through. Good, same thing here. Rotating that back foot to the ground. Finding the outer edge of that back foot. Floating the arms open and let those shoulders go. Press out through the feet. Hands coming behind. Interlace those fingers, open the chest. And again, fold, lengthen forward. And let the head go. And again, take the time. Not staying if it doesn't feel good. Let the neck go. Think of the long spine. And just from here, let the hands come down. Find that lunge. I'm on the right, you'll be on the left. And take it back. Find that soft down dog. Good, remembering to breathe. Let those knees come back to the ground. Releasing the toes and sink back into the heels. From here, moving through that low back, but also taking the time to open the chest. So we're going to inhale, soften the elbows, bring the hips forward, and open into cobra. So your elbows might be straight, they might be slightly bent. Your navel might actually be resting on the ground. But loop those shoulders, hug those elbows in, root into the legs, and again, take it back. Exhale back into the hip. Inhale, roll it forward, open through the navel, the chest. Again, you be the judge. Listen to those backs. Exhale, back into the heel. Again, inhale, bring it forward and listen to the body. If you have a lot of tension through the low back, stay here. Take it a few more times. If you're feeling pretty good, maybe just 3 times. And from here, walk your knees all the way into touch. Let the forehead come to the ground. And let your arms just come down to your side. And let the shoulders roll forward. And just take a few breaths here. Let the belly and chest expand across the thighs. And feel that space through the low back, but also into the back of the heart, behind those shoulder blades. And when you've kind of released into this, and you're ready to just kind of completely open the chest and surrender. Let that right arm come around in front, then the left. Press through the palms to bring yourself up. Good, and I kind of crawl those knees forward. Seems like the easiest way. And you can cross your ankles to come through to your sit bones. Some of us, our knees talk in that. Bring both feet to the side and just come down into your sit bones. And just to kind of complete that practice, come down on your mat. From here, taking a blanket, and I just took a blanket and accordion folded it back and forth, but you could take a towel, whatever you have around, and bringing just the base of that blanket to the base of the spine. Let that tailbone tuck so that the blanket comes right into the curve of the low back. And you're just gonna roll down. Let your shoulder blades roll down onto the back, making sure the head is supported here. So if your head is hanging off, find a block, a book, another blanket to support. And if you feel comfortable, extending the legs, letting the toes fall open. Inhale the arms up, if that feels good to you. And let the elbows bend and the forearm and the back of the hand rest. And really feel those shoulder blades sink down, the chin tuck in. Close your eyes and just enjoy a few minutes. Maybe it's 1 minute, maybe it's 5, whatever feels best. And when you're ready to come up, reach through those fingertips, find that long body. Slide the soles of the feet to the ground. And then you can just roll to one side and slowly come up. And then you can just begin your day with just a little more presence, a little more opening through your heart center. And you've taken some time just for you. Namaste.